Hello, this is Abby Roberts, and I'm going to be doing my project over crayfish for the Protostomes video for assignment 7. So, to begin, we're going to talk about some background information. So, the common name is going to be crawfish or crayfish. They are interchangeable. The scientific name is Procambarus clarki, and the natural habitat that you can find crawfish in is going to be streams, rivers, ponds, lakes, marshes, and swamps. It's also going to be native to the Mississippi and Gulf of Mexico, drainages from Florida, Mexico, and New Mexico. It's also going to be tolerant of hypoxic conditions, poor water quality, and high salinity. It's going to be a decomposer and a detritivore, which means it's an animal that feeds on dead organic material. And it's also going to be a filter feeder, which means it's going to be able to get his food from the water surrounding it, whether that's like small decayed particles or just smaller animals or vegetation. So it is omnivorous, which means that it eats both plants and animal matter. And the flowing water habitats are going to be better than the stagnant water habitats because it's going to allow them to reach their food easily. And whatever floats by them or then sinks to the bottom is going to be easiest for the animal to eat. So, as far as relationships, when it comes to the crawfish, it's going to have predators such as large fish, otters, raccoons, minks, and great blue herons. Obviously, also humans. Crayfish are really good. And the prey that it eats is going to be snails, insect larvae, worms, amphibian tadpoles, and vegetation. So, these are all the different relationships. Some unique evolved traits that we can see on the crawfish. We see these eyes on short stems. So the eyes are able to see in all directions, which allows for the crawfish to be able to see predators and prey around it. And it just overall gives it a better sense of direction and just allowing to survive. And we're also going to see these antennae, as shown by this arrow. These antennae are going to help to detect motion in the water and also to detect any food nearby or predators nearby. So these two traits are very important just for being able to survive longer and have better chance at reproducing. So the location on the tree of life. So this is my phylogenetic tree from lab. So they're going to be in the kingdom Arthropoda, as you see here, along with spiders, grasshoppers, centipedes, millipedes, and crabs. So a few traits of phylum Arthropoda is that they have an exoskeleton composed of chitin, and they also have 3 pairs of modified appendages for mouth parts. They're also going to have biramous appendages, which means branched appendages. So those are just a few traits and where the crawfish are located. Just to again reiterate, it's the phylum Arthropoda as you see down here. So here's some more pictures of crawfish. We have this one right here, another one of 2 of them together, and I included one of them in a crawfish boil. They're really good, really tasty. And here are some importances. They feed on living and dead plants and contribute to the circle of life. They're primary food for a lot of other predators. They're also considered a keystone species and an ecosystem engineer. As far as their importance to humankind, they're really delicious and they can help in the development of bones because of their high levels of calcium and magnesium located within. And they're also a just wonderful cultural food, especially in Louisiana, and a lot of people can bond over crawfish boils. So here are all of my citations, and that's going to be the end of this presentation. Thank you for listening.